Hi guys, welcome back. Quick look here next at question 9 before we start. Okay, so we want to figure out is like how high is it? So it's 120 and 15, which is 135. And so the top height is 135. And where is the side view going? Because A is the front view, so the side view is looking to the right, so it gets drawn on the right. So we're starting this on the left. So the front view and top view are going on the left, and the side view is going on the right. So they're all the things that we needed to know. So just so you know what I'm saying here, it's going to be like if the front view goes here and the top view goes there, the side view is looking to the right, so the side view gets drawn over here. So that's the layout of our questions on the sheet. So we want to start the front view on the left. So 120 and 15 is 135. So we're going to get started here, and the whole thing then is 50, 140. So I want to make sure I've got 150 anyway. If I come down 150, I'm going to be okay for height. So come down 150. Here's my line across. Now the base is 15 high. So I'm going to start here now. Whoa. I'll just zoom back here now at this. So I want to come down about 150 or so. The base is 15 high, and it is 140 wide. So, and that goes 50 and 50 more, and then 40 afterwards. So I just leave those distances marked there on the bottom, put on my 15 up here, and that is the base sorted. Now, looking here, the right hand side goes all the ways up to 120, and then it comes in 65 and down 30, but it goes all the ways up 120 on the right hand side. So I'm going to do that. So it goes straight up 120, comes in then light for 65, horizontal. Now that's horizontal. It comes in there, it drops down vertically 30 to here, and then I'm joining the dots here. I don't know or care what angle that is, because you're just joining the dots. And now the base of this thing down here is in 40, and again there, that's just, we don't know what angle that is, and we don't care what angle that is, because we just know that that's right. That's a straight line between them. So that is the first section of our knife block. Now the next thing here then, on the ground it comes over 50 and it goes up 40. So it's over 50 and up 40. So the over 50 I had already marked, so I just want to bring that up there, and I'll measure my up 40. And then what I need to do then is come 20 higher and take that horizontally into hit here, and that's that slope up here. So that now is all of the front view done. So that's just 20 higher and horizontal. So now the top view, I'm going to bring down the right, going to bring down the left. Now the top view is 100, Okay, just making sure now that we can see this. So the top view is 100 from front to back. It's 100 deep. So I'm going to just leave. How are we fixed for space? We're not too bad. We're not too bad. So here is 100, and I want 0 and 50 and 100. So and this, I'm going to put this light because that is going to be the center line running up here. So that's 50, 50. And what I want to do before, or right from the beginning here, is I want to measure back 50 here, or I could have projected it down from there. And I want to draw this semicircle Now what I should have done there by right is I should have just drawn a light line there so that we know where it finishes. Okay, so that's our semicircle, and then we know we can heavy in the outline of the base there then. So that is the all of the base of that drawn in the top view. Now what's important here then, right, the high part of this is 80, so it's 40 either side of the center line. So I'm going to deal with that next. So if it's 80 wide, here's my center line light. So I want to come 40 above and 40 below. So that's 80. That's coming in there. And I can project it down from here then. So it's coming down from the top view above, or I could measure in, I think it was 60, 65 actually, yeah. So I'll just project that down, and that I can heavy this in now. And that is the high top surface up here. And now I'm going to have to deal with the dotted lines, the hidden detail later on because of that sloping back, but I'm going to put in this block next. So that there is 50 deep. So this section there, if you look in here carefully, that is 50 deep, so it's 25 to either side of the center line. So I'm going to put that 25 up and down from the center line here next. So 10, 25 up, 10, 25 down, and that is coming in here and disappearing. Now that's all the heavy parts done, but here now is we're going to get into the hidden detail now, because that slope in that goes all the way up to here. So when I bring that point down, that's what we call hidden detail, where that slope is hitting the main big block there. So now that's that taken care of. Now our next problem there then is but on the ground then, on the ground that runs all the ways into here, so that's also going to be dotted line going into here, into there, and coming out in this way. So I'll just show you now in the 3D where that's coming from. It's that line running in here because that's sloping out as it goes up. So that's coming all the ways in and out along here with dotted lines to show it. So now there's our top view done. We're going to get onto our side view, so a 45-degree line. We'll bring the left, bring the right. So I don't really need to do an awful lot of measuring for the side view because I can just use my transferring of heights. Now I'm going to start with the base. Okay, so we know our base. Now just remember, you're looking in from here. Okay, if you had your hat, your sombrero, your feet, you're looking in from here. So the first thing you're going to see is the curvy base. And that is all curving along here. So there's our base. Now the next thing you're going to see looking in from here then, because again, just going back to the 3D, when you're looking in from here, the next thing you're going to see is the smaller block underneath there supporting it. So I'm going to deal with that next. So bring the height across, bring the width over and up. So that is the vertical part of it. Going up there. Now I want the slope next, so the top of the slope is here. So I'm going to extend those up. And that here is the slope. Okay, so I'll just put an arrow to say that that's sloping down there, where this is vertical, that's the slope. Now, next up so is the main taller section here. Now that's that bit wider, so I'm bringing that width from here and from there. So project them up, and I can heavy that in and heavy that in because it goes right up to the top. So that is the top of the main section, and that's also sloping from here. So this is the top slope there. So when I just have a look at that again there, that's that slope there, and then we've got a sort of an N shape going sloping up and across and back down there, and that is this. So that is all of our, so that's our front. Here's our side, and here is our top. And I would like then if we had a go at doing the 3D sketch of that. Now I know it's a bit tricky there. We'll just have a quick look at it over here. I'm not sure what's the best way to keep, so I might just zoom that over there. So put it down here at the bottom. Now again, So I'll put it down here. Now we're just going to do a small version of this. So I'm going to put, I'll rub out some of these. Now that I'm finished with them, I don't really care. Now we're going to draw a really small version of this here, but just for a bit of practice at 3D sketching. So here is our crow's foot going along. Now I'm going to start this off as if that's a rectangle. So that's the base. And whatever the size of this is, I'm going to go back about the same distance here now. So that's like a slab. So whatever distance that is there, this should be the same. And that should be the other end. So what I'm trying to draw here now is this semicircle here. And then just drop this vertically down. Bring this vertically down, and if you wanted to there, you could just figure out roughly there, whatever height that is, there, but I'll put along the bottom of this here. Whoa. So it's going to be like this. So there's our base. That continues back and up and there. Now that comes in then a little bit here, so it should have been 10, but I'm just drawing a small version of this. So I'm going to bring that in 40 along here, take that up vertically, go parallel to this, which is our 30-degree angle, and that comes down then. So that's my slope for the block. Now I'm just getting my angle for this. All of them are going at that angle. So I'm guessing here now really in terms of how far across to take this. Okay, so all we can do really is guess. So I'm just gonna have a guess at that. And well, I suppose it's wrong to say we have to guess it, but because it's freehand sketch and we don't want to be, all dated. So here is the main part of the block. Now we only see this going in a tiny bit, and then our next section, this comes down again parallel. That should be coming down as far as about here. I'll take that in. Now I'm going to see this alright. So that is this little section here. That goes up vertically. And vertically. So again there, we'll just have a stab at this proportional. We won't get too caught up in it now. So that's going in there. And then this is going to be a small bit tricky now, because that should be coming up here parallel, sloping up, comes across parallel to that, slopes there, and that's also coming back in here. So I'll just remove now a couple of those construction lines. but I do want to leave on just evidence of the creating there for anyone that might be looking at it. So that'll do. So have a go at doing a freehand sketch there. You know, if it doesn't come out well, what of it? You know, it's not the end of the world, but it's great practice and great for your visualization of what's a front view and a top view and a side view and all of that. So yeah, best of luck with that, guys. See you all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.